All right guys, today we're back with my 2023 FL5 Civic Type R, and in this video we are testing out the COBB 93 octane tune, the off-the-shelf tune for the FL5 Civic Type R. Should add about 40 more wheel horsepower versus the stock tune. I've got a little bit of 100 octane fuel in here just to kind of resist knock, to have a little bit of a safety net. I believe I put about 9 gallons of 93 and about 2 gallons of 100 octane. So both fuels have about 10% ethanol content, and the car feels great. It's just performed awesome all day long. We've been running it pretty hard through a variety of sessions. Paragon R5 pads in the front, R3s in the rear, with the VSA completely off with the pedal dance. The brakes have held up beautifully, no fade. Otherwise, we have the Integra Type S damper module, which gives this car much better damping around corners. The suspension is a lot easier to drive on, a lot less punishing, and I think it's faster, in my opinion, to have a little bit more compliance, even on a smooth track like Gingerman. We've got a PRL drop-in air filter, the PRL rear motor mount, and otherwise the car is pretty much stock. Oh, and we also have the Paragon titanium shims on these Brembo brakes. So Paragon pads, stock wheels, Cup 2 tires in stock sizing, 265/30 R19. I would really like to get a set of RE701 RSs on this car next season. I feel like those would just have a little bit more grip. But that said, these Cup 2s are wearing like absolute iron. They are holding up great for many track days that I've done this year. Let's hop inside. I've already done a few laps in this car. We'll get it warmed up and take it out for a session, see how it performs on this new tune. I was reading through some of my Instagram DMs the other day, and I noticed that COBB had literally slid into my DMs asking to see if I wanted to try out their new Accessport and off-the-shelf tunes for the Type R. I said, hey, why not? I was thinking about getting this tuned, and I'm glad I did, because over stock, it's just so much more enjoyable to drive. There's a little bit more torque and responsiveness everywhere, but it still has really good drivability for daily use. And today out on track, it's just been awesome. Temps are good. I'm not seeing any higher oil temperature or anything due to having more boost going through this engine, a little more power. Oil temps seem to be about the same as stock with this tune. 59 degrees Fahrenheit out today. If anything, it's just good boost weather. So let's go have some fun. I'll show you guys what this is like to drive around Gingerman. All right, we are off. We'll get some temperature in these Cup 2s. We're gonna go windows up for a little bit. Get some temperature in these brakes. Yeah, a lot more torque here with this COBB 93 tune. The car feels really balanced now with mechanical grip, braking capability, power. It all just comes together. Buddy Will was driving this earlier. He runs the Time Attack Elantra N, and a lot of his competitors run Civic Type Rs, and he was telling me just about everything about this car is superior to his Elantra N, except for maybe the diff. The helical diff in this doesn't quite hook up like it does in the Elantra N. His car is tuned, power feels about the same, shifter's better in the Type R, brakes are about the same. I think this has a little bit more mechanical grip. Not as good of a tire on here as he runs on his Elantra, and he runs it to RE701 RS. Yeah, like on this back straight, this just pulls so hard now. Up to 120 there. We're gonna get a little bit more temp in the brakes and tires before we start pushing. Got the suspension in sport mode. This feels pretty good with today's conditions. Not too stiff, not too snappy. And again, we have the Integra Type S damper module here. A little bit of traffic. The trick to making brakes last in this car is just to do the VSA off with the pedal dance. Otherwise you get fade pretty fast. it's so good. It's so accurate. Really sharp turn in. Got a bit more of an aggressive alignment with this Type R, running about maybe 1.7 degrees of negative camber in the front, 1.8, 0 toe. Substitute TheTopher in the S2000. Point by, and we are off into the red limiter. Nice thing with this extra power now is that it can really hang with some of the bigger boys out on track. It's got the straight line speed. It always had the handling, it always had the brakes, but now it's just a higher performance envelope. All right, let's go into plus R mode. Steering's gonna weight up a little bit, that's okay. But we've got a little bit extra rotation here from the stiffer suspension, stiffer damping profile. With this Integra Type S damper module, this is a much more drivable mode on track than it was with the Type R damper profiling. See how brakes hold up today. This ND Miata's getting it. Just chucking it in. Using all the track. Love to see it. Love to see it. Just roasting those front tires. Yeah, these Cup 2s they've seen a lot of track use, a lot of heat cycles. They are not happy as happy as they used to be. Oh, they do wear like iron though. And they're quieter than the PS4Ss that come on the car, as well as having stiffer sidewalls, so they actually hold up to track abuse pretty well. Alright, we ran a 46.94 with traffic. Let's see what this lap turns out to be. There's that diff just spinning the inside wheel, or just spinning both front tires. Brakes feel great. No fade yet. .145 even. Nice. Picked up a little bit of time there. I've never had any cooling issues with this Type R. It's always been really solid, and maybe that's because I run it with the heater on, and that keeps coolant temps down, but I don't know, everything's looking pretty good right now. I just drove that Z06 and holy crap, that's an amazing car. Just incredible. Little lift, a little bit of rotation there. The Type R S2000 seems to have bad luck here at Gingerman. Can't shift at higher RPMs, so I think that car's got a bit of a curse out here, unfortunately. That's okay. That's why we bring the Type R, and we also brought the WRX TR and the BMW Z4 M40i. So we have a lot of cars to drive today. This time we were smart though. We brought the S2000 on a trailer. Still holding up here like a champ. You know what? I'm gonna go back into individual mode. I think Plus R is a little bit too stiff. I want that extra compliance. That's been a great session. As you guys can see, the car handles amazing. The extra power is a really nice addition. And to my surprise, it doesn't put any more temperature in the system. Seeing a little bit more boost now. Get it up in some revs, see what pressure is. 22 PSI there, up to red line. Probably pulling a little bit since we've got some heat in the engine, but yeah, exterior temperatures, 59 degrees Fahrenheit. Brakes feel awesome. Everything holding up beautifully. Seriously, this is one of my favorite track cars I have ever driven. It's just so direct, so raw. The shifter's fantastic, the steering is great, the car's beautifully balanced. There's Sonny of the M-Tech YouTube channel and his M3. Just run it lap after lap. And again, I think with a stickier tire, we would have better traction out of corners, but that's okay. All right, we'll do a little bit of a cool down. Let Sonny follow me through some of this. Temps coming down there pretty fast. All right guys, well, we'll give you some more driving impressions on this COBB tune on the street, but for now, on these Cub 2s on a racetrack, so happy with the way this feels. It's just fantastic. No extra temperature in the system, not seeing any overheating or anything like that. Power feels awesome. Even after some laps, after the system's got some heat in it, it doesn't feel like it's heat soaking or pulling power. As much as it used to, at least. Absolutely love it. All right, so the Type R recorded a fastest lap of 145 even, aim solo 145.20. So a little bit of a differential there, but I'm happy with that. That feels pretty good. I think on a better tire, this probably has low 140s in it. And again, my driving on this track is pretty good. It's not up the level of some of the Time Attack guys. So you know, there's definitely some time to be shaved off here and there. Ah, what a great car though! What a lot of fun. That was a blast. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks to COBB for sending over the Accessport to have this tuned. Again, we'll do another video on the street to show you, kind of walk you guys through the process of everything, how everything went. That might actually go up before this video does. But wanted to get this track drive out there and show you guys how the car performs while we had the opportunity today. Oh, not shown. Wearing my Turbo Boost socks. All right, guys, that's it for this one. We'll see you in the next video. Take care.